Hi everyone, technical issues have been solved. We continue to end this game. Let's deal with science. Research-wise, we're almost done. And we really need to activate the Big Ben soon to get boost to all these technologies. So I'm guessing maybe we could switch to plastics. Yeah, and we're at 25,000 gold. I think this is a good decision. So I think we could put more gold policies, or we'll need them soon. So let's switch to... Alright, let's switch to cultural heritage so that we can change policies. And what we really need to do is trade deals with the AI. We've got 2 more turns, or 3 max, before Big Ben kicks in. So we really need all the lump gold from the AI. Alright. Whatever you give me, it's good. Just give me gold, give me gold, give me gold. I don't really need the gold per turn anymore. I just need to borrow some lump gold. I can sell this citrus to somebody else as well. But it doesn't matter. No gold from England. That's good. Gandhi. Would you... Nah. He doesn't want my aluminum. Do you want it? No? Alright, I'm gonna get a loan from Jadwiga. 12 gold per turn for 230, that's fair enough. And Spain, take my aluminum. No. Alright, then give me a loan. Beautiful. Alright, that's almost 1,000, I believe, extra. We're now at 26,354. I would really love to get us to 28th, and I would love to buy this guy with faith. That will be possible in a turn or two if we can hurry up some of these research projects. 5 envoys. Should we crank up Auckland? Nah. Spain is now in an industrial era, that's promising. If we have enough civs in industrial era... no. If Spain was in modern era...
Poetic substances, plastic figures as a disgraced material.
It would be better.
Between the effusiveness of rubber and the flat hardness of metal.
Alright. I think what we do is we get... Let's get this guy to chop those woods there. We get synthetic materials. Then we move into satellites. We're still waiting for that boost with Gilgamesh. So maybe that will come in a turn. And then we chop the Big Ben. So let's get whatever gold we can, actually. Every dollar is important. $59. Yeah, let's get all the money and then chop the Big Ben. 30. What would you give me? Really? He would give me this much for aluminum? That's a lot. Wow. I've never had an offer like this. I'm gonna take it. Not that I need it, but it doesn't really bring much per turn. Give me the lump gold as well. Alright. Come on, come on. Britain. Neutralized. Gandhi. I'll give you this. Thank you. Wow, I can't remember when was the last time I done these desperate type of trades. But really at this stage, we need it. It's really bad when you're just a few hundred gold short to get your great scientists. Alright. Cool. So, there's a lot of great scientists, and one of them gives you a lot of science if you, for example, activate him in jungle tiles. It's something around 400 per jungle tile. So I'm thinking this area here looks great, and we should probably send the scientist somewhere there. It could get 5 or maybe 6 jungle tiles if we... Right here. We could get 6 jungle tiles. That's 6 times 400, that's 2,400 science, right? That's currently 4 turns of science that we've got. So, alright, what can we do with the spy? The spy will finish in 2 turns. Should we wait for the spy to finish? That will be a few hundred extra gold. Alright.
Leopard skin is becoming an endangered synthetic.
We got our research boost. And we can buy this person with faith, finally. Perfect. I wish this scientist came first. Doesn't matter. Alright. Go there to chop that project. Chop the project. It should reduce the cost. Not much, but to an extent. Alright, one last trade round of desperate trades. Come on, come on, I need to do this quickly. Alright, take anything. If we could get another 200-300 gold, when we double it with Big Ben, that's sizable. Alright, here. Let's get open borders from England. Perfect. So that we can get that great scientist there. That's extra 400 science. More importantly about that great scientist, he overflows. So you can select 2 or 3 technologies that you didn't finish researching. And as long as it's under the amount of science that he's got, he will just fill up all these technologies. So that's an effective way to catch up. Alright, shall we go for this one? Does that make sense? We get all that overflow. Or let's put the turn into composites. And then let's activate all the great scientists. How come we now have 8 envoys? Does that civic actually give us envoys? Should we prop up Auckland? Just fill it up, add production in the industrial zone? Or... actually no. No, it's gonna be 6 production total. Let's... Maybe we wait for the Big Ben, we change policies and try to take the Faith city-state. 4 turns to complete the Big Ben. I'm thinking maybe the tooltip for that cultural heritage civic is incorrect. It just gave us 3 envoys. It has to be that, right? If that's the case, I was really stupid for a long time not realizing. Alright, Armagh. What does this mean? This means Egypt is now suzerain of Armagh. They overtook with 11 envoys. I think we can take this city-state. We'll just have to wait for the Big Ben to change policies. Alright, composites is done. So, we put 1 turn in combine arms. What do we get? Give us a boost for combine. For what? Nuclear fission. Alright, does this boost fit? No. I really wanted the boost for advanced ballistics. Alright, 1 turn into combine arms, 1 turn into satellites. Let's finish him. Or wait one more turn. Let's get this gold. Then finish the Big Ben. Come on, I'm desperate. I know this looks desperate, but it's easily almost 2,000 gold. On a normal map, there is always some copper that you can harvest, like 400, 450 copper, but interestingly, this specific map doesn't have a single mining resource. Miner resource. We couldn't even get that Eureka in the beginning, so that's interesting. And similarly, I don't have a single city that's on coast. Coastal cities also have a lot of crabs. And when you harvest these in the end game, you get somewhere around 400, 450 gold. And I'm kind of used to doing that. But sadly, we have none. All right. That's it. Finish it. Cool. Let's check the price. 3,500. Chop. Chop. Finish the Big Ben.
Don't watch the big clock.
What do we make here? So our treasury is now at 57,000. I think we really need somewhere closer to 60. So maybe we could have waited one more turn. But, alright. Let's chop the project here. Finish it. Yeah, we're still 2 turns short. Alright, let's buy them. 3,500. 57. Let's try. 54. 44.9. 37.8, 30.6, 17.8, 8,000. We're 1,800 short. No. Alright, we'll get it in 2 turns. Doesn't matter. So let's try to get these envoys in. Is there anything that could give us gold? Colonial taxes are there, but we don't have many cities on the foreign continent. No. Let's go with envoys. Double envoys when the suzerain has a different government, and double the first envoy. I think that should give us 3 envoys for 1. Now, alright. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Beautiful. We've got an extra city-state that will increase our science to almost 1,000. We can finish this in the next 4 or 5 turns. Beautiful. Beautiful. We finished combined arms. And then maybe we put the overflow into satellites. We'll get a boost for advanced ballistics. Or should we straight go into... Oh wow. Egypt has lost a city to Arabia. Arabia is really good. They've got 2 Indian cities, 1 Egypt city. Really good. I'm quite happy.
Better to fight for something than live for nothing.
Alright. Boost to ballistics. This one gives culture from artifacts. Sorry, science from artifacts. That's around 150 science if you activate it in a 1050 science if you activate it in an archaeological museum. What does this one do? 3 technologies from atomic or information era. We boosted all these. Alright. Let's activate. Composites. Cool. Alright. Let's finish advanced ballistics. This is the scientist that gives science for jungle. So let's try to follow this road and get him to where there's most jungle. Alright. It's really hard to see. 1.5 moves. Go there. Perfect. Get there. Alright. What do we do with this guy? This scientist gives us 100% extra production for space projects. And this scientist gives 3,000 production for space projects. We still need the great scientist that will give us a boost for all. Oh, really? We lost the suzerain status. So Egypt has cranked 15 envoys in 2 turns, what it seems, into 1 city-state. Is it possible that they had 4 envoys saved? What's this card? Containment. I think this card is only available when you research Cold War, right? How does Egypt have so many envoys? Let me just check. Containment. Cold War.
Aim for the moon. If you miss,
Alright.
you may hit a
Spy
star.
finished. So Cold War is in the atomic era. And yep. And Egypt is currently in the Renaissance era. So Egypt didn't even get all these envoys from colonialism, opera and ballet and stuff. Wow. And they have 15 envoys saved. Wow. Alright. We purchased the last great scientist. That's beautiful. We put a turn into nuclear fission. Or should we go for satellites? Let me think. Yeah, let's go with fission. Doesn't really matter. Campus research grants. Chop. Alright. Let's wait with the scientist. And these guys have to wait for the spaceport to finish. Alright, looks good. We should now remove all these improvements, the lumber mills. Let's get this guy in position so that we can chop this in a turn or 2. And maybe we should buy a builder next turn just in case. Just in case. So 1 envoy, 2 envoys. Alright, we got our city-state back. Let's get this guy. 1, 2. Should we try to move him toward 1, 2? Should we risk it? I'm not sure whether there is an English unit in that circle. But let's try. If we move him here, then we can get there in a turn, and if there is a unit, we just go next to it, and that's going to be 2,000 science instead of 2,400. Alright, thank you, Spy. But you came too late. Alright. He's got a good promotion. Not that we need it now, but good to have it. Cool, we are almost there. Alright. Egypt has some bad cities. Really bad cities. Huh. Alright. They do have a Petra. One desert tile though. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some desert, so that's alright.
The ultimate end of any ideology is
But this is really
totalitarianism.
crap location. And we managed to get the pyramids, that's important. Alright. Boost for all information era technologies. Satellites. Guidance. Lasers. Nuclear fuel. Are you seeing this? The tooltip actually worked properly. Wow. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 more technologies. Let's activate him.
A satellite has no conscience.
And we finished satellites. Let's put a turn into lasers. Alright. We researched pretty much almost all the civics. That's great. Should we change policies? We don't need the envoy cards anymore. Let's give our citizens amenities and gold. I think they deserve it. These cities were really good. So let's give them extra housing. And what else do we put? We don't really need any gold anymore. This is a good card, the +4 influence points. I never have a chance to use it, so I'll put it now. It doesn't change anything, but... Alright, just begin the route. That's it. Magic is going to happen next turn. You wait, you wait, you wait. Cool. Let's move him into the circle. Good. Good. 3, 6 tiles, 2,400 science. That's beautiful. Will that be enough to finish next turn? Oh, come on. Don't pester me now. England is slowly moving these knights around Kumasi and our territory. Gilgamesh has anti-tank.
When God said, "Let there be light," he surely
Alright.
must have meant
Let's
perfectly
get that
coherent light.
builder just in case. So, we now select all technologies we're missing. We select composites, nanotechnology, and nuclear fusion. And we activate this great scientist, but I don't think he will be able to finish all 3 of them. But maybe, just maybe, 6 tiles, 2,400. Alright.
Many rules have begun to bend at the hand of nanotechnology.
We were almost there.
There's a lot of good and a lot of bad.
We were almost there. Alright, we're finishing it in turn 157. We missed the turn 156 by so little. By so little.
am a big proponent of harnessing the power
All right.
of fusion from 93 million miles away.
So,
Fusion is done by our sun really, really well and for free. Here on Earth, in reactors, not so much.
chop the spaceport. And now, activate Stephanie. She gives 100% production boost for these projects. Activate Sagan. He gives 3,000 production for spaceport projects. That is 6,000 production in total. So the way to do this fast is activate him. And we've got a satellite. Select the next project. Chop. All right.
If winning isn't everything, why do they keep score?
It activates the overflow and it can launch this project, the second project as well. Launch. All right. Mars reactor is up. Next one. Launch Mars habitation. All right. And the last project. One chop. And we need one more chop. All right. That's it. Space race completed. Success. Rocket launch from the desert. Makes sense.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown. The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very bad ranking though. Alright, let's just briefly have a look at our culture. We picked up at around turn 50 and went all the way to 400 something culture. This is the power of the starting with the theater squares. You just skyrocket. Faith. Wow, they were generating a lot of faith. Gilgamesh is pretty much the only one who didn't. Wow. Wow. Alright. Gold. This was a great game, and this was also a great start. We got quite a few really big boosts in the beginning. We got the free builders, etc. All this contributed to the victory. Shaving every one of these things probably shaved a few turns. Science. So we only actually started making proper science when we got globalization. Buildings constructed. All these things contributed a few turns, and that's what makes this finishing time really, really good. But I don't think these things are decisive for a victory. Of course, you have to have good city-states. You have to keep these city-states. Every fast victory has to have some benefits from the map or city-states or the AI. Alright, cities captured. Saladin was really crazy. Saladin and England. That's a lot of cities. Cities founded. This is a really good progression. Really good progression. 6 cities by turn 40. That's the benefit of getting those extra builders early and getting those other city-states. But without it, I think we could have still done it with 6 cities at maximum turn 50. So while all these boosts are definitely shaving some time, they're not decisive. And this was a great map, and we made the most of it. I will try to do another playthrough for myself with Pericles. And let's see how we do with another type of map. I also want to do one final game before Rise and Fall kicks in. Wow, wow, wow. Jadwiga lost so many units. Gilgamesh lost all these units. That's probably to barbarians. That's 10 units lost to barbarians. Wow. And that's also the reason why our city-state survived. He couldn't fight the barb camp. Beautiful. Look at this. Look what they've done to India. Yeah, this is Egypt. Look at these aggressors. We didn't declare any wars. So. Let's see the city-states that were lost. Nanmadol. 2 wars against Nanmadol. So they had no chance, really. Seoul fell immediately. Both of them fell in the first 25 turns or something. And Mohenjo-Daro fell late. Alright, wonders. Let's look at science once more. Beautiful. Thank you guys, and hope to see you again with the Pericles playthrough.